How's it going, everyone? Got a couple of things I want to talk about in this video. Gonna start with talking about Amazon Prime's price going up. I know this isn't directly gaming related, but there's a lot of trickle-down effects, and for some of you guys that buy games on Amazon and you have Amazon Prime, it probably is relevant to you as well. We'll take a look at some game deals, and then I also want to give you guys a heads up on GhostWire Tokyo's Deluxe Edition. Not a big fan of it, but I understand why they're doing it, but yeah, we'll talk about that at the end of this video, something that's been done in gaming for a little bit now, and I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. Alright, first up, Amazon Prime. A lot of us have a subscription to Amazon Prime. Maybe not us directly, yourself, myself. Actually, I have an Amazon Prime subscription. But nevertheless, not everyone has one directly, but a family member has an Amazon Prime subscription. It's one of the most useful subscriptions to have, not only for the free delivery, which is great, but Amazon Prime Video is pretty solid. You got a Twitch Prime subscription every month. You get games on PC every month. There's a couple of other benefits as well, but Amazon Prime is increasing price. Annual memberships are going from $119 a year to $139, and monthly fee from $12.99 to $14.99 if you're going month to month. Price change in effect for new members on February 18th, and for current members will apply after March 25th on date of next renewal. So, a lot to digest there. Amazon Prime, I believe, initially it was $99 a year, right? Yeah, then it went to $119, and now it's all the way up to $140. Look, I love Amazon Prime as a subscription. $140 a year is a pretty high price to stomach. And for me, I loved Amazon Prime when I could have, like, the Amazon Fresh delivery, but then they got rid of that as well, which is unfortunate. So we're actually losing out on things, and then the price is going up. Great. Obviously, a lot of you guys might buy your games online through Amazon, and that's very, very beneficial because you get your games on release day delivery if you pre-order them, and then if you know, during Black Friday time, you can buy a bunch of games and get them delivered for free. I think always Amazon has like a $35 thing where eligible items, if you crack a $35 cart, you can get free shipping, like free standard shipping, but Amazon Prime gives you 2-day shipping. But yeah, this is kind of the reality that is going to be going on with subscription services. Look, I love the idea of subscription services, but you can't get it twisted. All this, you know, Game Pass, 3 months for $1, and 7-day free trials, 1 month free trials, it's all to get your foot in the door, and then ultimately, you have to expect these subscriptions to go up in price. It's happened with Netflix, it's happened with a plethora of other subscription services, and it happens once that subscription service gets relatively successful. Look, every subscription service right out the gate, they're gonna be losing money. They're gonna be losing a lot of money. I remember, like, ESPN Plus was losing a ton of money, but now they're slowly raising the price of that as well, and that's happened with a lot of subscription services. I imagine that's going to happen with gaming. Like, I really don't think Game Pass at $9.99 is going to be sustainable for the long term, but this does beg the question, as all of these subscription services go up in price, people are going to start becoming selective with what subscription services they keep, because I love that the fact that, you know, a lot of us are cutting cable now and we can just go to the subscription services. We can pick out the ones we want, but there's so many subscription services now that for some of you guys, maybe the cost of all of these subscription services is outpacing your original cable bill, because if you have Netflix, if you have HBO Max, if you have Amazon Prime for Amazon Prime Video, Hulu, Disney, ESPN Plus, I can go on and on. Yes, it's a lot of content, but it's very wise to be selective with what the subscription services you sign up to, especially because a lot of people, myself included, when I have a ton of subscription services, especially streaming content, I'll keep them. You know, it's month to month. It's $10 a month here, it's $5 a month there. You don't really think about it, but then you're not even utilizing it. Oh, 6 months go by, you suddenly just spend $60 on something you didn't even use for 6 months. I'm trying to be more selective on what I sign up to. You know, Amazon Prime is something that's like so essential to me that I probably will end up keeping it, but I'm honestly a little bit on the fence because $139 is a lot, and it is going to be interesting because Game Pass is around now, and that is like the real first big, and I mean big, video game subscription service. Yeah, there's been EA Play, there's Ubisoft Plus on PC, But that's been the big one. But ultimately, I do think that other publishers are going to try to make their own subscription service, and I wonder if we're going to get into that same world where, you know, there's so many subscription services that now it costs so much on the gaming side of things as well. But this is something to look at. Amazon Prime obviously is something that people use for a wide variety of things, not just Amazon Prime Video. That is one small factor of it, and really, Prime Video, as far as streaming content goes, like, does it have that much great stuff? Like, I know everybody loves The Boys. I think it's got Vinland Saga as well, which everybody loves. But outside of that, sometimes I'm looking through the Amazon Prime Video content, I'm like, yo, this looks kind of dire, but maybe I just haven't given enough stuff a shot. It's not like I'm on the streaming platforms all the time, but that is something definitely to note, so be mindful of that when your renewal does come up. Alright, a couple of deals, because I spent a lot of time on that, a couple of deals to go over. One deal that's coming up that I actually think is pretty notable, but first, a couple quick ones. Deathloop is down to $29.99 over at Best Buy, not the lowest we've seen this game for. We've seen it at $23 on Amazon. Haven't seen this price. I haven't seen that price since then, since a couple months ago when we saw that, but $29.99, pretty good price for that. On PSN, it's $36, so you can save a little bit there. Doom Eternal Standard Edition is $19.99 over at Best Buy as well. Not a bad pickup on that. It's $19.79 on the PlayStation Store, but if you're looking for a physical copy, there you go. Doom Eternal is a great first-person shooter, highly recommended. Back 4 Blood is down to $24.99. This game is getting cheaper and cheaper. I do foresee that it's going to get down to $19.99 by the summer. Remember, this was on Xbox Game Pass, so this also getting cheaper. $25, decent price point for that if you're looking for a cooperative game to get into. Remember, get a couple of friends to pick it up as well, and you can have a pretty good time with that. And $25 becoming a better price on that. Lastly, as far as deals are concerned, I do want to note that starting this Sunday, Target will be having a buy 2 get 1 free sale. Now, buy 2 get 1 free on games that are at MSRP, you kind of have to be a little bit selective, and you can find good deals on that. However, what's interesting is buy 2 get 1 free always excludes some titles, but it does have pictured Dying Light 2. So Dying Light 2, right off coming off of its release, it is going to be a part of a buy 2 get 1 free over at Target. So if you can piece together a couple of other games, you can essentially get Dying Light 2 for $40. If there's 2 other $60 games that are worthwhile to you, it'll be interesting to see if, like, Pokemon Legends Arceus is a part of the buy 2 get 1 free. Sometimes Nintendo games are excluded, but if you get Dying Light 2, Legends Arceus, and another title, $40 a pop, that sounds pretty good to me. So I'll give an update on that as that deal goes live. And then I also do want to note they're going to do buy 1 get 1 free. Excuse me, that would be crazy. Buy 1 get 1 15% off on PlayStation Store credit. So if you bought like 2 $20 cards, you'd save like $3 on that. So that's another thing I wanted to note. Lastly, I do want to give you guys a heads up on the GhostWire Tokyo Deluxe Edition, which is a bummer to me. So the Deluxe Edition, I hadn't even really looked into this before I did the other video a little while ago, but the Deluxe Edition is going to be priced at $79.99. So what do you get? Well, as far as in-game content goes, you get the Shinobi outfit, you get a kunai weapon, and streetwear fashion pack. Well, that doesn't sound like a lot of content, so what are you really paying for? That's $20. That stuff's not worth $20. You get the game 3 days early. It'll be available March 22nd if you buy the Deluxe Edition. Boy, oh boy, I can't... Just not a fan of this. I know Square Enix sometimes does this with their games. I know a lot of sports games, like, that's mostly what I see sports games do this more than anything, where the game, you get it 3 days early, quote-unquote. Really what happens is the people that decide to pay $60 get locked out for 3 days, but... yeah, just not a big fan of this. I get that, you know, it's a good way to siphon $20 from people. But yeah, I really hope that's not a regular thing that happens with a lot of games, especially with a game like GhostWire Tokyo that is just a single-player game. You know, it did happen with Battlefield 2042 as well, so that is another game that it had happened to. I believe it happened with Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Don't quote me on that. Don't want to throw SOTR under the bus like that, but Square Enix, I know, has done it in the past with a couple of their games, but yeah, unfortunate to see that happen. Obviously, the in-game content does not warrant $20. Like, outfits and weapons, that at most would be $10, and $20 for the early access as well. Bummer, but hey, we're seeing more games do with it. I just wanted to make sure you guys were aware of that. The game itself looks really good based on the gameplay that just dropped. You know, I'm digging the vibe of the game. The visuals look pretty solid. Gameplay looks interesting with all the different powers, so I'll be picking up the base game on March 25th. If you do want the game 3 days early, the deluxe edition is there, quote-unquote, early. But that's going to do it for me. Again, Amazon Prime's price is going up to $140. That'll be happening March 25th. A couple good deals: Deathloop, Doom Eternal, Back 4 Blood, buy 2 get 1 free on Target this coming Sunday. That'll be kicking off for the week. And then GhostWire Tokyo, if you do want to play the game on March 22nd, that'll be available through the deluxe edition. That's going to do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.